Thanks for joining us on ABC24 News Right Now. I'm Kevin McNamara, and happy Veterans Day. Today we are honoring vets across Tennessee for their service and their courage. Today, the West Tennessee Veterans Cemetery, one of the largest cemeteries in the state, honored the lives of fallen veterans, displaying flags on each grave. During the ceremony, they sang the national anthem, welcomed family of the veterans, retired colors, and Germantown police even performed a 21-gun salute. The director of the cemetery, Rodney Shaw, says today was a day to show the youth how important it is to celebrate our veterans.
I think it's important because it shows people that it's something bigger than yourself. You know, a lot of kids in today's society, they don't realize the sacrifices that their parents and their uncles and aunties and loved ones made, so they do have the freedom and the rights that they have.
Right now, the cemetery is also planning its next event in December, Wreaths Across America, placing holiday wreaths on graves for veterans and their families. Well, later on this Veterans Day, a Memphis military family reflecting on war and the lessons of overseas combat. Kieran Mathis' great-grandfather served in World War II, and he's one of only about 120,000 servicemen, according to the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs, of the nearly 16 million Americans who served in that war that are still alive. They spoke exclusively to R.J. Shakur, and he'll have more on this on ABC24 News at 10 p.m. Well, here at home, we want to celebrate all our Mid-South veterans, like Loretta Thomas Dorsey, who served over 20 years in the Marine Corps, who sent in this picture. Loretta simply says it was an honor to serve, and we certainly honor her and her service. We're continuing to honor our heroes this Veterans Day, and we want to know who in your life has served. So send us a picture of your American hero. You can text us at 901-321-7520, and don't be surprised if we show them right here on ABC24. Well, today, Alpha Omega House hosted their open house on Jackson Avenue for a new facility dedicated to helping vets reintegrate into society. Each vet program, which can run anywhere from 30 days to 2 years, consists of counseling on multiple levels: anger management, substance abuse, combat stress, and much more. Those a part of the facility are looking forward to offering a second chance to those who need it.
The big statistic of homelessness is our veterans, so it'd be good. This is a good place for them to get back on their feet, for those who want to receive it, and know that sometimes the system works, but it's slow, but it does work, and I'm happy for that. And
the building will house an additional 20 veteran residences and new headquarters. Well, check this out. The Leftwich Tennis Center is open. If you've driven down Southern in the past few months, well, it was a hard spot to miss. Well, the new center has now 36 courts, including 12 indoor courts for those colder months ahead. That's 3 times bigger than the old Leftwich Tennis Center. The city cut the ribbon on the $24 million complex at 10 o'clock this morning. So now you can go out and enjoy that new center. And the St. Jude Memphis Marathon is coming up in a few weeks. And to prepare, volunteers gathered at AutoZone Park today, packing 20,000 snack bags to provide to runners. Dozens of people gathered this morning to make sure all those runners will have the nutrients they need to stay energized while out in the streets downtown. It's a highlight of the new marathon, and half-marathon routes included a return to the Mississippi riverfront with views of the Hernando de Soto Bridge and the renovated Tom Lee Park.
And it just makes you feel good to know that people care about this mission, and like I said, it's bigger than just volunteering or packing snacks. Like, it's going towards a really good cause. It's to make sure that those children are in good care. So it's really awesome to see this many people show up to help us out.
The marathon is the largest single-day fundraising event for St. Jude. The 5K and 10K will kick off at 7 a.m., while the half and full marathon race will start at 8. That's on December 2nd. Well, it's starting to feel a little more like fall outside. We're finally seeing a decline in temperatures, falling back into the 60s, and meteorologist Hayden Nix is here bringing us a first look at the forecast. Hayden, what you got?
Yeah, we've definitely started to feel more like fall out there after having some 80s for high temperatures back earlier this week. But I do have some bad news, but it's not all bad. You've got to look at the numbers a bit better here. All this red just means that as we continue into next week and going into next weekend, we are going to see confidence showing that we have got above normal temperatures becoming more likely. But let's look at that data a bit more in depth here. Average low and high this time of the year, we should have highs in the mid to low 60s trending, and then overnight lows in the mid to lower 40s. What we're forecasting will be highs consistently in the upper 60s. That's not too bad out there, but we shouldn't be as warm going into the middle of November. And then the forecast lows upper 40s to lower 50s. So worrying about your plants, needing to bring them inside, you probably could leave them outside for a little while at this point. We're going to hold with those upper 60s, but notice Wednesday there will be a slight drop. It's the only exception to the rule this week where we have a frontal boundary that's going to help relax those temperatures, but we'll bounce right back up as we head into next weekend, which we're going to be watching that time frame a little bit closer, and I'll talk about why in just a minute. Today, we've been right on the edge of the cloud cover where most of our viewing area has been under a lot of abundant sunshine, cranking those temperatures up, but our far southeasternmost counties in northern Mississippi has had some of that high-level cloud cover, which will continue to wash out overnight tonight. We'll go back to a mostly sunny day for tomorrow with beautiful weather setting up to finish out the weekend. We've got a weak cold front that's going to clip our viewing area. Not really going to see much fanfare from it because we're going to see another feature that overwhelms it with an upper level low that tracks along the Gulf coastline. This is going to help encourage showers to our south, but by Wednesday there is a chance we could have a little bit of moisture to work with here. It's brief, but Wednesday morning we'll keep an eye on that. A couple showers will be possible. We'll go back to dry weather Thursday. We'll have cloud cover building back in as we go into Friday with yet another clipper system here that's going to help us see a few showers going into Saturday morning. But the system that we're going to be watching, and this is going to be slightly beyond our normal time frame that we like to talk about, but because the week after that we need to watch closely, this is heading into Thanksgiving week, there is appearance of a pattern evolving where we might have a stout low pressure system to work with. This would be on Monday and Tuesday, the 20th and 21st. Or maybe some stormy weather could be possible. That's travel week, but just want to give you a heads up, we're watching that closely. Nothing worth merit right now, but the pattern is starting to show some signals. We're going to go with 30s and 40s tonight. We'll go with 60s for high temperatures tomorrow. Really fantastic into the weekend with a 7-day forecast showing those upper 60s holding all the way through next Saturday with the exception of Wednesday. A couple showers Wednesday morning and again on Saturday.
Turning to crime now, a man is seriously injured following a shooting in South Memphis. It happened at 6:40 this morning. Police responded to the shooting on Regent near Mississippi Boulevard. They found the man shot and took him to Regional 1 Hospital. Police say the suspects left the scene in a red Dodge and a gray Chevy. Anyone with information is asked to call Crime Stoppers at 901-528-CASH. Over in Mississippi, Tunica police now investigating an incident in which 2 men and a woman were found dead in a car. Around 9:25 last night, police say they were called to the scene of a car run off the road, possibly on fire in Robinsonville. That's 12 miles away from Tunica. When police arrived, they found the car had hit a pole and was riddled with bullet holes. Now, this is still an ongoing investigation, and if anyone has information, call Tunica County Crime Stoppers at 662-910-0400. This evening, Memphis police have released a city alert for missing 32-year-old Janae Truly. Truly has been missing from Halliburton Street since about 8 p.m. Thursday. She has long braided hair and stands at about 4'11" with 125 pounds. She was last seen wearing a gray Nike hoodie and gray pants. She left home after requesting a Lyft ride. Police say she has attempted to harm herself in the past. Anyone with information is asked to call MPD's Missing Persons Bureau. Well, Tanya Johnson-Hord from our latest ABC24 Let's Talk town hall meeting in Bartlett is honoring the memory of her nephew, Quincy Suggs. The West Memphis native was murdered almost a decade ago, and since then, Hord has been trying to do her part to tackle crime in the Mid-South. Our Stephen Reels sat down with her.
It was like waking up to a bad dream.
For Tanya Johnson-Hord, the loss of her nephew, Quincy Suggs, carries the same heartbreak today as it did 9 years ago.
So he was like a little brother more than a nephew. Quincy was good. Quincy actually had a full ride scholarship. He played football, and he was a good child.
Hord says Quincy was friends with everybody, a memory Hord wanted to hold on to. It's why Hord launched Quincy's 3H's, a nonprofit dedicated to help tackle the crime which changed her family's life.
I started this in memory of him to carry out his legacy and something positive, and hoping that somebody else's family wouldn't have to go through what we had to go through.
Over the past 3 years, Hord has been trying to change the lives of as many young women as possible, providing them mentorship and helping them hold each other accountable.
School is not for everybody, they can also see something that they may not see in school that they can probably possibly get a trade for or be an entrepreneur like myself.
While also leaving a door open for parents, guardians, or anyone who wants a chance to change.
And a lot of people just need support. Even if they don't believe in themselves, give their children a chance.
That's all we have for you here on ABC24 News right now. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back here at 10.